Don't lose yourself to your job. Don't lose yourself to your partner. Make sure that you're still your biggest priority. This is the gym fit. All black. I mean, not all black, but you know. Don't mind the mess. I'm moving out of my room today and into like a bigger room, same house. And my besties are moving in on Monday. But that's why today I have to kind of get started with my day earlier. Okay, it's 5:14 right now. And I am going to, like I always start my morning with journaling. If you don't know already, this isn't anything new because I like to get my head in the right space. I'm trying to do a makeshift tripod here. So yeah, it's just what you're grateful for, what would make the day great, and then an affirmation. And then at the end of the day, you reflect on your day, what went well. And I like to write like what I'm proud of myself for, because I feel like we don't really give ourselves enough credit. So that is what, I don't know, it's all a mindset thing. Honestly, all of this comes down to mindset. Like, it's like you can be grateful and proud of yourself and just change the way that you look at things in your life and like how it's going, or you can always just like try to find the negative side of things. Like, there's always going to be a negative side, you know, like it could be like in traffic. For me, traffic is the time that I get to call my family, I get to call my friends. If you don't find joy in the things that you're doing, how can you make it more enjoyable? I see it as, don't get me wrong, I get annoyed when I'm in traffic still, but I also am like, okay, this is a time when I can call people or I can listen to the podcast. Great, it's an hour. I can listen to an hour-long podcast. So I think it's just really about changing your mindset and seeing, like, once you kind of just loosen up, because we're all very tense a lot of the time, then it just feels like we're more in flow and it's less, like life is less, there's less friction there, if that makes any sense. Okay, what would make today great? Okay, number one, I wrote creating authentically. Like, I always want to create from a place that's true to me, meaning like I can pass on trends and not feel like I missed out on something, because I can always just make something that speaks to me and that's creative for my mind. And then definitely want to like get some breath work in, because I have been on autopilot a lot and kind of tense. Like, I just will notice my body and I'm like literally having my hands in a fist. I'm like, for what? Like, am I okay? And being present. Now, I got this journal. So I went to the Create and Cultivate event. If you don't know what that is, basically Create and Cultivate is a brand for female entrepreneurs or like aspiring entrepreneurs, and it was a conference that I went to in LA. Basically like a panel of speakers, and then they have like, I got my headshots done. They didn't look good, but I still got them done. But at the event, there was someone like doing calligraphy for journals, and it was like, describe your journey in 3 words. So they wrote those 3 words. So the night before, I try to like write my little itinerary for the day, basically time block. So I'm like, okay, 6 to 7, I know I'm gonna be at the gym for a workout. 9 o'clock, I have a dentist appointment. It's 30 minutes away, leave by this time. And then I have a couple phone calls to make and some things for social media tips. So I'll take you along with me on that. I do want to film a podcast today, I think. So I'm going to kind of just map it out here, things that I want to touch on. And today's topic is, well, I don't know the title yet, but I want it to be something about like, you have time, how I have so much energy. Basically saying, the point of this video, you have time for the things that you want to do. Okay, I'll start with some quote. Podcasting is so fun. I leave or end every episode feeling like I have more energy, you know? So I feel like that's such a good indication for my body that I'm like, oh yeah, this is fulfilling. So I'm off to the gym. Another thing too, it's 5:40 and I'm taking a workout class at 6 because I just like don't want to have to think about my own workout right now. And it's at the Glute Lab, so I know it's already workouts that I would be doing. But that just goes to say that classes, like guided classes, help a lot if you're working full time and like you just don't have the brain power to think about what you want to do, and you kind of need that motivation and that person guiding you and just being around other people. That's also sometimes in the morning why I like to go to a busier gym. Not super busy, but I just like to be around that type of motivation, and it's kind of like okay, we're all in this together and we all kind of have the same mindset. So really think about how can you, like, what is going to make it easy for you to do the things that you want to do, the least resistance possible. So if it's a class, it's a class. If it's getting a friend, even just you're like, oh, I just want to go on a walk, then do that. Whatever's the easiest, just to get you at least started in the habit of it. Also, people ask me like, how can you prioritize yourself and do the things that you want outside of your work life and your social life if you have a boyfriend or if you live with someone? Despite being super busy, I call him a lot, and like when we do have sleepovers and stuff, I still get up like most of the time early, and I do my morning routine because it's so ingrained in me. So I'll journal, I'll do my like workout sometimes, like I'll leave and go do my workout and come back. So it's like having that self-discipline, and you don't want to lose yourself to anyone, and that's the point of what I'm trying to tell you is like, don't lose yourself to your job, don't lose yourself to your partner. Stick with your word to yourself and make sure that you're still your biggest priority. I know it's easier said than done, especially if you have kids and whatnot, but yeah, like literally just make it a non-negotiable. And one other thing, my mom's even visiting me in town right now, and she's sleeping in my room. So I still set my alarm. Like I got her from the airport last night, but I was like, I still want to go to the gym. I don't feel guilty for going to get my workout in. She's sleeping. She has other stuff to be doing today. So that's just the way it works. I did my journaling on the couch this time because she's in my room. So yeah. All right, at the gym, I don't see any lights on. Maybe I'm the first one, or maybe there's no class. Who knows? Either way, we're here, and it's going to be a great workout. Guess who had a great workout? This girl. I just picked up Starbucks for my mom. I got her oatmeal, and then I got myself the spinach egg white wrap, and I got her a cup of coffee from a local coffee shop next door because I wanted to support local businesses. They just opened. Where's my mandatory? You guys, I stopped wearing, for the most part, I don't really wear chapstick anymore because I find that it just makes my lips even more, I haven't found a chapstick that I like, basically. It makes my lips more dry. So I just use lip gloss instead. And it keeps me from licking my lips, which I think is just the ultimate problem, and that's what's leading to the dryness. So if that is something you struggle with, try it out. Honestly, the stickier the lip gloss, the better too, because then you're like even less inclined to lick, and it also just stays on longer. So, what is it? It's 7:40. I am. What am I gonna do? Okay, so I'm going to leave for the dentist by 8:30 because it's gonna take me 30 minutes to get there. And then I'm going to probably after that, what do I want to do? Oh, I have a couple phone calls. I'll probably go to a coffee shop and then just post up and do work there. Sounds fun. Sounds amazing. And I'll get my dirty chai latte because that makes me so happy. And I'm not going to resist it anymore. I would be feeling guilty usually. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot treat myself to a dirty chai every day. But I can. And I'm gonna. This is like my internal monologue. Like, you're just witnessing how I think about how I talk to myself. Anyways, I'm kind of a little bit jittery right now. I'm hungry, stomach on empty, listening to Mel Robbins' podcast. I just have I love having so many podcasts to listen to because sometimes, like, depending on my mood, I want a different thing, and is this guy gonna slow down? Because I gotta go right here. Alright, I am off to the dentist. I made a little protein shake with banana, cacao nibs, vegan protein powder from EHP Labs / it's like their Blessed Protein is their vegan line, and this is the peanut butter cup flavor. I love Blessed Protein. Like, I love their bars, I love their protein powder. It's the next day, and you know what we're doing? This is what you're gonna do too. Go through your closet, take out everything you don't wear, everything. All the things that you've held on to it, thinking that you're gonna wear, and you never do. Yeah, I had so much stuff like that. I'd be like, well, what if I want to use this t-shirt for a hair towel? No, I don't want to hold on to junk. So I'm dropping it off. Okay, so I separated my clothes. If it had stains and like holes, obviously throwing away. The things that were, solid but not cute, then it's going to Goodwill or like whatever nearby drop off. And then for the clothes that are cute, these go into two categories. If they're cute and name brand, I listed them on Curtsy, which is a resale app, kind of like Poshmark. I think it has like a little bit better fees for sellers. Like, they take less of the purchase. Listed it on there. The clothes that are cute and good quality, but like not necessarily not really worth putting on an app because they're not name brand. I mean, I guess if you use Depop, they don't really care if it's name brand, but I feel like you get what I'm saying because it sells easier if it's name brand. Anyways, cute clothes. I'm taking it to a women's shelter. There's one near my house, and they accept like cute clothes for girls and teenagers. I'm pulling up here actually right now. Where do I go? Ooh, I think I pulled in the wrong place. Of course I did. So I'm taking it to a women's shelter where they like give it to girls in like elementary school, middle school, high school, whoever can wear it. So I want to give them cute quality clothes. So that is what we're doing. I'm trying to find it. There's like a ton of little... But anyways, like, it feels so good just to clear out all of my junk. And I'm a minimalist to the max. I mean, Obviously, I still hold on to some things, but overall, I feel like I'm a minimalist. And then I even did that for everything, like not even just clothes. I did it for my Tupperware. If there's no lid, it's getting recycled. And then for like cups, I don't need 1,000 cups. Somehow they add up. So I just, again, made a stack for Goodwill. Anything that I can reuse, like somebody could use, then I'm giving it to Goodwill, otherwise throwing things out. I just threw out a crap ton of food that I wasn't able to donate, but those, like again, I would have them for a long time and just never use it. And I don't want to just cling to stuff. It's a new beginning. My roommates moved out. Two of my friends are moving in. One of them, she's like one of my best friends, and then her roommate are moving in, and I met them both through Girl Games, which is cool. So they're moving in. I'm really excited. My mom's helping me clean, and we have a cleaning lady there right now. It just feels good to get rid of things and start fresh. And if you've been putting it off, trust me, I get it, because I put things off for so long. I'm an avoidant girly, but honestly, like, I wouldn't be doing this if my mom wasn't here. She's like, Elizabeth, we're getting shit done. Let's go. I'm here for 3 days. Boom, boom, boom. This is what's gonna happen. So shout out to my mom. Let me show you what I am donating. So I have all my stuff, but they're like all clean. These are like shoes in here. I have like a cute green nightstand. Okay, let's go. All right, we dropped off everything. It's a great sunny day. I'm going home. I'm gonna eat a sandwich, specifically a turkey with cheddar cheese and pickles and sourdough bread. But who's asking? Definitely not you. Okay, bye. I might film a podcast today. Maybe I'll do a video one because, okay, so YouTube, if you don't know, YouTube allows you to do video podcasts. I feel like that's like, obviously, like, you're like, duh. But I didn't know that. So I'm going to do that today, I think. Okay, bye.